Alright, so today is day 16 of class. We are almost done with the quarter, so just got to make sure you guys stay up to date with your work. So I've got drawings 1 through 4. Setting them aside. I'm going to start on drawing number 5, and then do 6 and 7 and 8 today. And I should have plenty of time to do this and turn it into a movie. Once I do the turning it into a movie, it really doesn't take that long to turn it into a movie once I have all the drawings done. Turning it into a movie kind of only takes me like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. So you should have plenty of time to get all of this done and turn it into a movie today. A nice, crisp, clean drawing. Some of the things that Mr. Wilson is looking for is consistency, overlap. I would like to see that your drawing is not obviously shrinking or growing. I also would like to see, I don't want to see paper or moving paper when I animate this. So it's really important that I keep that camera still, and I use that, I use the onion skin effect in Tools that I did when I did my original, my blanks. I make sure that onion skin is on so that I can line up this picture with the previous pictures, or you know, as I'm animating. Those things are important. If you've forgotten how to use the iMotion HD, go back and watch the video for the character blanks. It will show you everything you need to know. So here I am lightly tracing my blanks, and then once I am done lightly tracing my blanks, I will get drawing number 1 of my character design, and that drawing number 1 I'm going to trace every time. So I got my blank traced out. I'm going to take this blank and put it off to the side. Stuff I am done with. I'm going to take my drawing number 1, and just because 1 and 5 are the opposites, I'm always going to use 1. Some of you guys remember I told you why. It is so that my drawing is less likely to grow or shrink if I'm basing all my drawings off 1. If I trace it, and I have a tendency to make it smaller, and I trace 2 from 1, and then I trace 3 from 2, and then I trace 4 from 3. What's going to happen is that every single time my drawing is going to be moving, and I don't want it to slowly over time move and then just get smaller and smaller or larger and larger. So it's important that when I trace it, I have one master that I'm tracing from, so I don't run into that problem. And believe me, I've seen this done enough times that I know you guys, a whole bunch of you, would be drawing these, and you'd feel pretty good about it, and then at the end, you would, you know, turn it into a movie, and you would see how much your character grows and shrinks. So some of you will probably not listen to me, and will have that problem. So you'll be a great example for people of what not to do. So thanks for that. A little bit I'm realizing probably my socks are not consistent. My socks are probably have been going up and down this whole time. Gonna look at my drawing number 4 real quick to see how I drew the hand. So I've got some consistency there. Since this is right behind 4, I want to make sure they're similar enough that it works. Alright, I'm going to put my little 5 there. And then I got to get my ink pen I used last time. It's really important. Don't just grab some random new pen. It's got to be the same pen or it is not going to be consistent. I had noticed my socks were a little high before, so I tried to kind of like find a middle point. My drawing number 1, when I put this drawing over it, the socks were much higher in the later drawings, so I'm trying to kind of like find a way to bring them back to where they were. Okay, there's 5. Now I just need 6, 7, and 8. Oh, I almost forgot. On all the other drawings, I've added a little bit of shading out. I got to make sure that I include that shading in all the drawings. What's that word again? I know. Consistency. So annoying. Alright, so there we go. So that's 5. I'm going to get my fresh paper. And my number 6 drawing. Can't get the paper separated from the other sheets here. Okay. Number 6. Lightly traced. So much involved in animating. An understanding of physics, an understanding of, mathematics and geometry, being good at drawing, understanding software. There are a lot of different moving parts involved in animating, more and more as we move forward. So there's drawing 6. And then I'm going to get my drawing number 1 again. Again, that's the stomp down, so his ears are going to start to go up. I probably could trace number 2. Since number 2 was traced up off of 1, I probably have enough consistency where I could go to 2, and then I'll get my ear flop. I spent a lot of time trying to nail this ear flop. So I'm going to actually do this, so it should be okay. This should work for me. You don't need to watch me do the last 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video, and then I'm going to post my example here. Have been having problems with the GIFs and Google, so I'm going to have you guys actually send me videos. Just save them as videos, don't save them as GIFs, so that I can actually see them and they don't turn into stills. Some of your videos themselves are turning into stills. If we have problems, they might end up needing to be sent to me via Google Drive or things like that if I can't view them. Alright, so there's the end of number 6. I'm going to go on and do number 7 and 8 off camera. You guys are hopefully getting these done, knocked out. Giving you 2 days to redraw these. Keep your blanks. I may bring it up later. I may have you use them again. So do not waste your blanks right now. Just create new drawings so that you can keep using those blanks at a later date. Okay? And also it's clean. You know, my blanks are rough and dirty. I do not want that in my finished work. So at the end of class, you're going to do drawings all the way up to number 8. And then you are going to turn the whole thing into a movie and turn it in. Good luck, and let me know if you have any problems and need any help. This is my finished project. I put my camera on a table and my drawings on a stool and took pictures through iMotion. That way I didn't have to worry about my camera moving too much, and I could just line one picture up with the next. Then I turned it into a movie, not a GIF, and I took that movie, put it into iMovie, and duplicated it without any transitions, and put an ink filter, and that ink filter actually kind of cleaned it up, cleaned the paper, cleaned my line work, and made it look good. Please feel free to try something like that, and get me your character walk cycle turned in a way that I can view it. Thanks a lot, and I hope you have fun animating.